Hi, how are you doing today? Do you remember those Smash journals they used to sell? Well, this one has an embossed rose on the front. So my daughter's 26, and she asked me the other day, remember I used to have Smash books? I loved those when I was younger. And so she asked me if I could make her a Smash book. Well, I have a Smash book, I told her, and I went through it with her, and I'm going to make changes to it to make it her own, to make it a one-of-a-kind Smash book, Smash journal. So we'll do a little flip through, and I'll tell you ideas of how I'm going to change this Smash journal. She loves pinks and greens, so I'm going to keep that in mind, and I'll share with you my ideas. So I went through and did sticky notes and stuff in here of pages that weren't her favorite that I'm going to cover up. So for example, she likes this page but doesn't like what's in the middle. So what I'm going to do is probably do like a Tim Holtz flower there. First cover this up underneath here, and then do a Tim Holtz flower like that there. So I'm gonna just do a little washi tape so I remember what I'm putting where. And she was okay with this page. This one she was okay with. She likes the hydrangeas and likes pink and greens and pink and green roses. She didn't like this, so I'm going to fully cover those pages up. She was fine with this page. She wants me to cover this and cover that one. This is fine being a white page. She just wants me to put some Tim Holtz flowers there. I'm going to cover this up, and then I'll show you some ideas of what I'm going to do. These will be covered. This she was fine with, and again I'm going to do a Tim Holtz flower there. This has, like, you know, faux tape in here. She really liked these pages. Fine with this craft paper. Like this. Like the green. Was good with this. And like this. She didn't like the bird, so I thought I could do something in the corner here, maybe make a pocket or something like that. So what I'll do is I'll show you my ideas, and then I'll show you what the end version is. She was good with that. Did not like this, where I like this kind of stuff. So I'll cover those pages. Gonna make a pocket here to cover that pie. She loved these pages. She was fine with this page. Wants me to cover the bikes. So how many of you guys, please leave in the messages, in the comments below, how many of you had Smash journals and what you did with them. I even have like the accessories to the Smash journals. So this I thought I could turn into a pocket, and I'll show you some other ideas too, where I'm going to make something into a pocket. But I do love this one. In case you're wondering, this one is Smash Journal Pretty Style. And I love how they came with the pins, and on the one end was glue stick. She wants me to cover these. This has a little girl, not her favorite. She thought it was a little spooky, so I'm going to cover that and turn that into a pocket. Turn this into a pocket also. Cover that. I'm going to do a side tuck here. I like that little girl, but she's not her favorite. And she wants me to cover half of this. There was a page that I feel like I skipped that I wanted to show you what I was doing with it. This is the page she wants me to cover the books, where I would leave the books. This page, what I did was I made a copy of it, and I'm going to cut this out and turn that into a pocket. And I had some flower scrapbook paper that I thought this would be like a neat sort of bookmark. So it's got flowers on both sides, but I thought it could be a good bookmark. It slips over the top corner. Like this, and it could use it as a bookmark to mark your page that you're on. I thought those were neat. I'll show you a few other ideas that I have. These are a couple of my printables, and she loves bleeding hearts, so I'm going to use that in there. I'm going to use that page, use this page, and use this page. And I have that printable, that's one of mine also. And then I printed some printables from PICWaves, and I will put the link below. And she had a lot of pinks and greens in this printable. And so I'm going to use some of these in here to cover up some pages. Just leafing through, showing you some ideas. So I'll use those. And then I have some other scrapbook paper that I thought could be neat too. Like, and that one page I said I was going to do a side tuck, so I thought I could cut this a certain way and use that as a side tuck. Some Tim Holtz paper, and then this has some beautiful pinks and greens. And then I was going to use some of this different paper in there. Isn't this one gorgeous? This one was from Stamping Up that I bought years ago. I don't even remember the name of the group, but I really thought it was neat because it has like a 3D look. So I'm gonna work on these, and then I'll come back and show you what I turned the pages into. Okay, so the first part of the video, I showed you what the Smash book looked like before I made changes in it. And I've taken the plastic off the cover and wanted to show you the embossed flowers on the front. Okay, now we'll go through and I'll show you the changes I made in hopes that my daughter will like it this way. So she loves pinks and greens. She has a white cat, so I put a sticker there and put hello there. This is a tuck spot over on this side with the flowers. Here I covered up what was here previously and made that a little tuck spot. And she loves pinks and greens and flowers, so that's pretty much what I've done to this whole thing. So if you have a smash book, go ahead and alter it the way you would like it. So here I covered these pages, and by covering them, it had dominoes on it before, and she wasn't a fan of that. So by covering it, I also made pockets on each side. So she'll have plenty of space to put things in. She loves bleeding hearts, and her aunt took a photo like this, and I thought I would include that. More bleeding hearts. This is one of my printables. And put some more roses. I believe this is paper that I had from Stampin' Up! When I used to be a demonstrator for them. More pretty pages. Did the Tim Holtz flowers there. She liked this the way it is, which I think is gorgeous. Add some of Tim Holtz flowers here. Left that the way it is. Left that. She liked that. This had a bird, and she's not a fan of birds, so I turned this into a little tuck spot. This, I made a copy of the page and turned the library pocket into an actual pocket and put some of Tim Holtz flowers in there. And she could put whatever she wants into there, but I thought that came out really neat. I don't know if it's a tuck. I think it's a tuck spot on top of there too. This I covered, and it's another big pocket on the side. So if you have a smash book hidden, get it out and make it your own. So I covered this, gosh, with someone's printable. I don't remember who it is. I will look it up and have it listed below. This is Tim Holtz paper that I turned into a pocket here. This was already part of the smash book. This is one of Tim Holtz flowers. This is one of my printables. This was like this already. She liked this, and then I covered this. I believe this is Maggie Holmes paper. Covered that and made that side pocket. This was like this already. Same. This I covered with a favorite paper of mine. Again, this is Tim Holtz wallpaper paper, and she could use that as a tuck spot. And she's going to put tickets in here and just collect things. Souvenirs that she's had. She loves peonies, and so I covered these 2 pages and made those side pockets. This is another tuck spot here. And here's some more of the bleeding hearts. And turn that into a pocket into Tim Holtz paper. This is what I made earlier, and it's could be like a bookmark, and you just slip it onto the corner of the page. We'll slip it on again so you can see what it looks like, and she can move it around and put it wherever she wants to. So that's on that corner, and it shows on the back. And then this had a pocket, and I'm just going to include tons of extra paper and tags and just random stuff for her to decorate it more. A bunch of Project Life cards. I'll just send her these in different ways she could decorate her pages however she likes them. And then I believe these are like a planner stickers down here below. This came with the smash books. So these are stickers that she could use in decorating her book the way she would like to. Just little extras. And then she asked for some washi tape, and I'm going to send her some extra washi tape. So I hope this is helpful, and if you have a smash book, you can get one out and change it. This, I think I'm going to put maybe back here. So it's like a little mason jar, and I think I'm going to put that on the back page. I thought that would be neat, and put the flowers in there. Thought that would be a cute little added touch. All right, you have a great day, and please like and subscribe and come back to my channel. And get a smash book out or make your own. All right, bye-bye.